So with intermittent fasting, here's my here's kind of my take on it. And really, this is a my take on everything is how does it work for you? How's it working for you? And an invitation that you get to create the rules around everything in your life all on your own. So just because the intermittent fasting guru said it has to be 8 and 16, right? 8 hours of eating, 16 hours of fasting, and you lose your period and hate everybody around you when you fast for 16 hours, then it's not working for you, right? So is there a way that intermittent fasting can work? I've seen it work in a lot of beautiful ways. And here are some of the ways that intermittent fasting becomes, not the deprivation that a lot of us feel when we do it, and more a way of loving ourselves, like not bringing the pie in the house. Intermittent fasting can be a version of that. And what fasting can do is if you create a loving fasting windows for yourself. So here's one way I do it is when I've had lunch, I decide to fast until dinner. So I have a 4-hour window of fasting. And this is for me, which is, I hear from a lot of my clients as well, like the 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock time frame is like, I want to eat all the things, right? So if I decide that I'm going to fast from lunch to dinner, then the decision, a bunch of those 200 food decisions are taken care of for me. So I don't get in decision fatigue when 3 o'clock comes and I go, should I eat? Shouldn't I eat? Am I hungry? Am I not hungry? I know this is a difficult time for me. I've already decided that the best thing I can do for myself is to fast until dinner. And for me, and this is something to try for yourself again, is the fast serving me? Is it helping me do what matters most to me? Is it helping me to execute the eating behaviors that I know serve me best? You can use a fasting window that way. If an overnight fast is something that you want to try, there is some health benefit to doing that. And there's some great resources I can share if anyone's interested. I mean, just pop me an email after this and I can send them your way if you want to geek out on the science of this. But there definitely is some benefit to having fasting windows in our day. Our bodies were not designed to be eating all day long. Like our guts do well with some fasting space. So you can play around with the window of time that works for you. So if evening time eating is a challenge and you're moving through feeding yourself well during the day so that you can kind of untangle the calorie deprivation from what's going on in the nighttime eating, right? You fed yourself well, you're arriving at the end of the day, and you're still finding you're hungry. A fast after dinner can be helpful as a loving way to take the decision off the table.